Hello, hello. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. And if you want to be notified anytime that I go live, all you have to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell, all of that good stuff. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best. And I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my 2024 dated planner. It is now live, available for purchase on my Amazon storefront. I designed and created this, you all. It is available for you to shop. Make sure if you are interested in the link, you comment plan and I can send you the details. I'm super excited about this planner, you all. I want to just kind of share with you in this video a little bit of my backstory about why I created this planner, and then I'll walk you through and I will show you the specifics of the planner, why I designed it the way that I did, and how I hope to use it. And then also know that in future videos, I will be going through and talking to you more specifically about how to use the different sections of the planner. But today I wanted to kind of just give you an overview of it. And if you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I love answering your questions. So to tell you a little bit about my journey with creating a planner, I've always had a ton of fun each year, like since I was like a kid. This is going to sound crazy. My dad used to have like these wall calendars, and I would go through and I would take the images, like the background landscape pictures, and I would cut out pictures from a catalog and collage it, and then I would take a big fat Sharpie marker and then redate it for like the next year. So I had my own custom wall calendar, right? And so then like fast forward, as I started to get busy in high school, I started to kind of dabble with a planner a little bit. And then really when I went to college, I started to use a planner, and I continued that through into like my adult life of using a day planner. As I've become a mom, a wife, and I've gotten more and more busy, but I've also had a lot of my own personal goals, I've had a hard time finding a planner that really captured everything that I wanted in it. And so even like this last year, I started using this planner and I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I want a little bit more. And so I started trying to figure out how I could create a custom planner for me, and then I could share it with you all, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that would find this kind of template beneficial. And so I have done all the legwork for you and I put it over on Amazon. The other thing I will tell you is a lot of times these types of planners go for a lot of money. So I've tried to make it very cost effective as well. And just know that when I go through and when I went through and designed this planner, I created and I designed every single page. There are elements of the different planners that I've used over time that I've liked. I've kind of tweaked it and customized it to fit me and what I like. And I hope and I know that you will love it too. So let's get into this planner. This is my proof copy. So the way that it works is when you design something on Amazon, you have the option to order a proof. And so I actually got the proof a couple of days ago. This is a full 8.5 by 11 size page. All right. I write really big and I also write a lot. I need a lot of room. And so I know a couple people have said, well, why didn't you make it smaller? Right. So I've had like family and close friends and coworkers look at this. They said, well, like, why didn't you make it smaller? I wanted big. I've used small and it's fine. It's just, it doesn't give me enough room. I wanted something bigger. All right. So the other thing is I just have done really basic covers. So when you go over to my Amazon affiliate link, and again, if you need the link, comment plan, I also put it in the description as well. I have started to create different colors, and this kind of has like a gradient to it. And so if there's a color that you want to see, make sure you come back here and you let me know that in the comments, and I can design that and I can get that put up on my Amazon storefront for you. The only way that I can make something that's going to work for you is if you tell me about it. So if you see something and you're like, hey, I'd love to see a cover that has this on it or this color or whatever, let me know that in the comments. I'd love to design that. All right. So this is why I did the full size. I write really big and I have a lot to write. All right. The other thing is I just made it really basic black and white on the inside. All right. But one of my coworkers, she introduced me to the world of stickers, and I'm a huge fan of these happy planner stickers. So I put these on my Amazon storefront too. These are the stickers over the next several like weeks and months as I walk you through the planner. I'm going to be using these, and they're so fun, and they just add your own personality to your planning and help you reach your goals and set goals and track and all that good stuff. So these are the stickers. Like I said, happy planner stickers are the ones I personally like the most. So I put the link to these 3 that I have over on my Amazon storefront so you can check it out. I have this Feels Like Sunshine, Jungle Vibes, and this one is called Today is the Day, and it's kind of like your modern months. All right, so stay tuned. I'll show you how I use those soon. But let's get into this planner. All right, so this is, again, just like your really basic January through December dated planner. I personally, I don't have time to date a planner, especially for a whole year. So I wanted to create a full-size dated planner for a calendar year, January through December. Now, I will tell you this. Like, if I think that January, like there's one, it's like the 31st is on Sunday, right? So like I don't even show that here. This is where I did the stickers. So this starts at the beginning of January, but then at the end, like in December, it bleeds a little bit into January, but not a lot. Because to me, then I just have to rewrite everything. So anyway, it is a true January through December planner. I have a couple pages here where if you need to kind of look at the dates for this year and the upcoming year of 2025, I kind of have put those in there for you in a really simplistic manner. I debated on putting a ton of like holidays in here. I did some like US federal holidays, but for the most part, there's not a ton of holidays in there because I mean, that could just end up taking up a lot of space. So there's room for you to put your holidays if you want, but I just kept it really simple. In the current journal or in the current planner that I have, there's a vision board aspect, and I really, really like that. I like kind of thinking about what my plan would be for this next year and kind of putting pictures and words and all and stickers to that. So I gave you a couple of pages to do your vision board, as well as just kind of like what is your vision for yourself, and just kind of some self-reflection. This I think is really cool to kind of spell out what your 50 dreams for life are, to go through and look at what you maybe put last year, the year before, and what you're still working towards and what you've achieved. So I have a whole like put down your dreams here. Are you going to get 50? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I think I have like 20 right now, right? But it just gives you that space where like if you think of something, you're like, oh, I'd love to do this. You can put it here in your dreams, right? Some kind of daily routines that you can write down, affirmations. I'm really big into affirmations, and I'll show you that here in a second. Then I have a place where you can kind of put what are your top 3 goals for the year in different life areas. So again, this part is very similar to what's in my current planner. It's just I changed it up a little bit differently and didn't it's exactly put it the same as what they have. And then like some things, some strategies that you can put together to help you hit those goals. And then you can set quarterly goals. And this is where you can do things like a little bit more specific as far as why, what's your why behind wanting that goal, and what are specific action steps that you can take to reach that goal. Moving on into the actual planner itself, right? So that's all in the beginning there. It is a paperback planner, all right? So it doesn't necessarily lay flat. I know, it's a bummer, but that's not really an option that they give you. But I do think that this will hold up really, really well. I am using this for my current journal. I also made journals. I created the journal first so I could see how I like that before I did all this work to create a planner. This took me a lot of time, you all. I literally hand created 177 pages. Lots of love went into this bad boy. Here you can see I've started to kind of put some stickers, right? There's my dad's birthday in January. Anyway, for January, you can put what your top 3 goals are, things that you can do this month that will make it great. And then I love a good habit tracker. This was something that I kind of didn't really do this last year because my journal and my planners didn't have it. So I wanted to incorporate this because this is the exact habit tracker that I started to use several years ago. And it just really, everyone, asked me, well, how do you get so much done? How do you kind of create these habits, these routines that you do? And tracking it is a great way. It's not to say like you should necessarily do it every single day, but it could be something that you want to start doing every day, like walk 10,000 steps. Like that has been my thing. I did not realize I was getting away from walking 10,000 steps. So that could be something that I want to track for the month of January. And I left it blank so you could change it every single month, but there's a way for you to document it every single day. And then if you want to take any notes, I put a lot of note sections in. I love to have places where I can just jot something down. And so I try to incorporate a lot of notes into my planner. Next up is you have the actual week itself. So you have a full week, Monday through Sunday here on the left-hand page. A couple of things that make this different is I wanted to have a line for gratitude each day. I think it's really important to practice gratitude and to reflect on the abundance that you have in your life. So I developed that area where you could put in some gratitude as well as your priorities for the day. I like to just focus on 3 things. What are the 3 things I want to get done today? Put little check marks in and fill in the little one bubble, whatever it is. But this helps me stay on task and making sure that I'm getting the critical things that I need to get done each day. So I did those top 3 priorities there. The box isn't huge because I didn't necessarily want to write like a whole novel, but I just wanted a place where I could put what my priority is, right? So that's my day. That's like every single day for the week kind of planned out. Then over here on the right side, and this goes hand in hand, these 2 pages go hand in hand, is really what is your main focus for the week. If you want to do any weekly specific habit tracking, which again, I have something like this now, except this section is only like 3 lines. So I'm constantly having to add more lines of like things I want to focus on just for that week. And so I wanted to make that space a little bit bigger. Along with the to-do list, I'm really big about writing things down in my to-do list. And then by having these priorities, you can take whatever's in that to-do list and prioritize it for each day. So that was set up in my planner this year and I really, really liked it. And so I brought it over into my personally designed planner. Then I have this white space here again, where you can take notes and maybe doodle or whatever it is that you want to do in your planner. You could put stickers, more tracking, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to do. And then your end of the week reflection. So like what went well and what do you need to do a little bit better for the next week, right? So that is essentially the meat and potatoes of the planner are these 2 pages where you have the week and then what's going on, like what you want to focus on and keep track of and all of that good stuff. So at the end of each month, I give you a place to kind of take some notes. Again, this is where I kind of write down some things that I accomplished for the month. And then over here, you can also do a little bit more of a deeper reflection of the month, what went well, what do you want to focus on and do a little bit more of next month and all of that good stuff. And then you move on to the next month. So again, this is a full dated planner, January through December, with goal setting, habit tracking, gratitude, daily gratitude. It won't have this not for resale line on it. That is just my proof copy. But I'm really, really excited to share this with you. Again, if you need the link to check out the planner, make sure you comment plan and I can send it to you. It's my Amazon affiliate link. The way that this works is that it does come directly from Amazon. They print it and they send it to you. But I would love to hear what your thoughts are. If this type of planner is something that works for you and what you would want to see differently. Again, I am sure next year for 2025, I might tweak some things. So stay tuned for that. But I really think that this captures the essence of how I want to plan my day, my week, my month, my quarter, my year. So I hope that you love it as much as I do. And I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. Have a wonderful day and I'll talk to you soon.